Hey, Danny Ray, LifeTelesalesMentor.com. It's Wednesday, midweek. Hope you guys are doing great. Brief. I want to go ahead and talk about a mindset, of course. You guys are probably gagging on this by now, right? Mindset. No, all kidding aside, how important mindset is. I have an example today that I assisted an agent with. That's really important, and it's really something that you guys have to really embrace. It's very, very important. Okay, it takes courage, but ultimately you need to do this to go ahead and get to the next level. All right. Whenever you have a client, and this is for me, okay, coming from my standpoint. Whenever I have a client, whether you have it's $120,000 premium or a $200 premium, doesn't make any bearing to me. I treat them all the same way. Okay, my pitch is exactly the same every time. Same pitch. Okay, short to the point. Okay, every single time. So I don't let a $200 premium or a $120,000 premium ruffle my feathers at all as far as how I approach it. It's all approached the same way. Okay, obviously the back end of the business a little bit different. When you have a $100,000 case or a $30,000 case or a $50,000 case or even a $20,000 case, the back end is going to be ran a little more differently than say a $200 case. Okay, of course, but as far as the sale is concerned, you have to approach it the same way. Remember, mindset is very, very important. Okay, you have to fake it till you make it. Now, again, you have to portray yourself as if you wrote you're a $1 million producer and embrace that. And how would you act if you were? Okay, you're really going to embrace this. This is very, very powerful. This is what's going to add another zero to your paycheck or annual income. Okay, or your annual premium. Okay, adding that other zero is mental capacity of portraying yourself of being a multi-million dollar producer. Okay, remember your brain cannot determine whether what's fake and what's real. Okay, only what you feed it. So portraying yourself as a multi-million dollar producer, you'll come across the phone like that. Now again, there's a reason why I'm saying this. Affirmations is really important. Okay, I've had these affirmations here on my desk for 6 years. Okay, 6 years. Very, very important to put this in front of you. Affirmations. Okay, you need to program your subconscious mind. Okay, and more importantly than that, there's some books too. I recommend highly that you guys go out and get The Greatest Salesman in the World by Agmandino. Okay, now I'm going way off topic. All right, so going back to the reason why I was making this video, mindset and portraying yourself. I had an agent today give me a call and having an issue with a client. Okay, has a $35,000 premium. Again, by no means a small case. Okay, that has the client's been giving him a runaround for 30 days. Now, again, got the eAPP, gave him a runaround for 30 days. Okay, sent them 20 messages, not getting any responses. Okay, now the way I approach this is this. Number one, it would have never got to 20 voicemails or 20 messages. Okay, now again, you got to really put down the $35,000 premium and put that away. Okay, you got to treat it like it's a $200 premium, like it's not even a big deal. Okay, again, if you're at this point after 30 days and the client's not engaging back to you, you don't got the sale. Okay, the sale's not made. Okay, you lost control of the battle. Okay, the client has full control and has no respect for you. That's just a fact. Okay, so what you need to do is you got to gain back control of the conversation and the relationship. How you do this is you send them a normal text, email, whatever your channel of communication is, and you got to professionally fire that client. You have to. Okay. You never had the sale yet. So what else? Yeah, I mean, the worst case scenario, you're going to be in exactly the position you are now. Okay. But what I do is I let the client know, listen, it's been 30 days. I never let this go past 2 weeks. What I'm going to do, if I don't hear from you by 5 o'clock today, I'm going to pull the plug. Okay, obviously right now is not a good time for you. Okay, get in touch with me when you're ready. When you take this serious and you're ready. If I don't hear from you, I wish you the very best of luck in all your future endeavors. That's it. Simple, to the point, concise. Okay, this agent took my advice with courage now. He did right off the bat, told me he was afraid I was going to say this. Okay, but again, the takeaway is very powerful because people want what they don't have. Okay, if you question that, go take your iPhone away from your teenager. Tell me how much they'd go ahead and do whatever you ask them to do to get that phone back. All right, now with that said, it's very, very important. Again, this agent even said to me, I was afraid you're going to say that. And I told him, listen, as soon as you get off the phone, don't think about it. Get on there, 2 sentences, three tops, lay down the law. Okay. Lo and behold, he got a text message back immediately. Okay, totally switched the whole control of the whole relationship and the communication barrier. Now he's back in control. Now again, this works with a $200 case. This will work with a $35,000 case. This will work with a $100,000 case. Okay, you got to take it away from him. Okay, you always got. This is why it's so very very important that from the get go, always go ahead and come off with how can I say this? You always got to be on point and come from and control the relationship and the conversation right from the get go. You got to let the client know that you are in control of this, okay? And because he's relying on your expertise, he knows that you're sharp, okay, and you speak with a lot of enthusiasm, and he trusts you. Remember, the most important thing is trusting the product, trusting the agent, okay, and trusting the company, whether it be the company that you work for or the carrier that you're bringing to the table, okay. That then they can make a logical decision. All right, that's the most important part. And then the emotion part of it is obviously hitting their emotion buttons, or the family being protected. Your family's going to be okay and things of that nature. God forbid if you did pass away, this policy goes ahead and takes care of any risk that you had. Things like that, the emotional part of the sale. But again, going back to what I was talking about, very, very, very important. Okay, portray yourself like you are a multi-million dollar producer. Visualize that, embrace it, and that's how you're going to have to act. Okay, all right, you got to stay focused on always being certain on the confidence that you have. You have to be certain that you are the best in the business. You have to be certain that there's not a better agent out there that's going to do better for them. And without saying it, it comes across with your tonality and your conviction in your voice, and the clients will realize that, and you will have a lot of business. Okay, but again, going back to what this is, whether it's a $35,000 case or a $200 case, it doesn't make a difference. All right, I know it takes a lot of courage to go ahead and roll the dice with a big case like this. But you know what? You didn't have it in the first place. You have to relinquish control of the whole relationship. Okay, so it's very very important to make sure that right from the get go of the relationship you're in control. Okay, and the client takes your lead. And if they don't, you tell them, listen, I'm pulling the plug. I don't have time for this. Okay, I tell clients a lot. Well, listen, I got 30 people to talk to today. You know, I'm going to write 5 or 10 policies today. Whether you're a part of it or not is entirely up to you. And I tell clients that, okay? And they usually take my lead after that. So going forward, don't ever let a client take control of the conversation and you chase around a client, okay? Have some dignity and respect for yourself, okay? Because if you don't, they're not either. Okay, so always be in control of the conversation. And again, don't ever chase around a client. Okay, don't ever chase around a client. Okay, and if you're in this position where you feel like you are, take it away. The professional, the professional text or email to the client, firing them. And believe me when I tell you, you'll get a response pretty quickly. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, it's a very positive response. My fiance, Lisa Marie, does strictly final expense. Okay, and she is new. She's never sold anything in her life. Okay, she worked at a hospital for 18 years, never sold anything. Okay, she uses the takeaway email. She gets phone calls back. She writes the deal right on the spot. It's very, very powerful. So with that said, I just want to briefly tell you about that today. Again, don't chase around clients. Okay, always go ahead and be in control of the conversation right from the get-go. And if you have any comments, comment in the bottom. On Friday, late in the video on Friday, I'm going to go ahead and answer all the comments this week and address them. And again, we'll have fun with this. So any questions you have, any comments, do it in the comment box below. Okay, and I will address them later on this week. Okay. With that said, you guys have a fantastic week. Keep it going, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.